Oh no, the countdown is over. Funny enough, this button still works and it's going to, whoops, it's going to work. Continue, oh, I can buy it 100 times. Okay. Yeah, we need to add a spinner and also a disabled state for when we launch the app for the first time. Look at this. So I am going to close the app, open it, and then it says loading, and then it fetches the price. I would prefer it not to say loading. I would prefer it to be a spinner, and on top of it, for the button to be disabled, because I don't know whether you have good internet connection and whether it's just going to be a fraction of a second like here, or actually take 3 seconds. So enough time for you to just tap around and mess things up perhaps. And so right now, what we're going to do is, oh yeah, I think worth mentioning is I just spent an hour earlier on heavily implement like 19 tracking points that I want to track, so I understand better what's happening in the app, because I have a bunch of downloads, hundreds of installs. I think by now about, I don't know, 4,000 or 5,000 people have the app installed. I can see that whenever I update the app, that the updates are automatically done for about like 4,000 or 5,000 people. So there might be even more people who have it installed. Not that many have it, use the app. And but still, if they download it, I don't have any conversion. Like, I don't know what's happening in the app. Like, what are people doing? Most of the time, I know from previous trackings, I just tracked like 5 things that people would just like look around, like, oh, this is a workout, I'm going into exercise, and then probably exit the app and consider it not what I'm looking for, because there's no workouts for you, right? There's no there's just 3-4 workouts here. 1, 2, 3, 4 workouts without pictures or anything, and that's it, what the app offers. Well, you can create your own. That's what the app offers too. Zito, now how would you know what I did last summer? Last summer, you were driving in a car and you hit something and then you just ran. What do you call it? Hit and run? That's what happened last summer. What's up, Zito? How's it going? What are you up to? Okay, so that's what I want to do. I want to implement a small little spinner view and then configure the button, add some logic to the button to behave properly. I did hit a hole, but I just ran into trouble. See, halfway there. I knew it. I think I'm gonna call it Swift UI spinner view. And then let's import Swift UI. So isn't it right now super early for you, 5 o'clock in the morning or something? Just gaming, relaxing at the end of the day. At the end of the day, isn't it in the morning for you? Wait a second, did you mention that? Are you working? I'll use the explanation. So let's do this one really quick. Var body, some view. It's 4 a.m. Yeah, at the end of the day. Pretty much normal. Just, going to bed early actually. When it's usually 5 a.m. Oh yeah, what I'm doing is, so let me close the app again. What I want to do here is, when I open the app, you see the loading in the button. It's red. You can see the button is red. It says loading, and then because it's loading and fetching the price, and then it's displaying it. What I want to do is I don't want it to say loading. I actually want it to have a small spinner, and on top of it, I would like for the button to be disabled for when the price is not fetched yet, like a spinner and disabled. So as soon as we have a price, it's enabled and the spinner is gone. And that's it. Oh yeah, that's for one. That's one part. And the other part is to, when you tap the button, to again disable it and enable the spinner. So you cannot tap it twice like this. One, two, cancel. One, two, cancel. Cancel. See, I had to cancel twice because I was able to tap it, you know, multiple times. I want to handle these two cases, and so that's gonna be what we're gonna do now. And then after we handled that, so the user cannot, you know, mess things up, I want to handle that I'm showing this just once. Whenever you open the app for the first time, I want to show you this one-time opportunity just once. And then whenever you open it again, it's not going to show again. See? So if I close it now, I'm working, I'm closing the app again. Next day, I want to work out again. And then it shows me this view again. That's kind of, I feel like, too much. Although I feel like it could be also for everybody who's not subscribed to like show this view by default. I don't know. Type negative. Negative, thanks for the follow. Hey, what's up? What are you up to? Are you a developer as well? Welcome to the stream. All right, so let's get to the, I got an example up here that I researched. So we want a circle, and we can trim the circle from, say, 0, from 0, and then 2, 66%, so like 2/3. 2/3 doesn't look that good. Maybe 4/5. Let's see. We can always adjust. So that's gonna be a circle that's open. The stroke is going to be a angular. Look at this. We can have a gradient, but it really just needs, it doesn't need to be a gradient. Stroke. I wonder if it can just be an angular. What else do we have? Just circle, line. Swift UI stroke styles. Let's check this out. Sounds like a solid idea, right? Yeah, just like basically polishing, right? Polishing that view. And I hope once we've done that with the, you know, with the showing, with handling that this is just shown once we've done that, we should be able to release a new version. Like I should be able to submit a new version tonight, and hopefully by tomorrow it's released. Will you have some other ad at App Start then, or are you just discarding a premium ad at App Start after discard the one-time deal? Yeah, that's a good question. So I just thought of it. Whenever you open the app and you are not subscribed, I might show the premium view to you. Like maybe every third time you open the app and you're not subscribed, I'm gonna show you this to remind you, hey, that's a good idea. I feel like that should be a minimum effort to do. Very simple. Because I have the views already. Like I have the regular view that I can just show. It's all ready and working. Oh, I must say that this view is not handled either, not polished. So you can tap multiple times here. I guess if you cancel, then it dismisses it. I feel like it should not dismiss it. I feel like we should stay on this view at like as much as possible. Only when the user dismisses it, we are dismissing this view. Yeah. So which view looks actually better? You know what I mean? Because this one has a navigation and it has cancel. The other one is more subtle with the cancel and the navigation has like better workout premium, and then slowly this X sneaks in. I wonder if that screen would be better for the other view as well, like a full screen. Man, there's so much you can optimize, but we should release, and I definitely am going to, whatever state this app is going to be at the end of today, I'm going to submit a new version. I know we are going to be able to handle these button things and the first time, display for sure today, if not more, but I'm going to submit a version because I don't want to get stuck in feature creep. I think it would work well, even if it's just for keeping in the user's mind that there is a premium. Yeah. I wholeheartedly agree with you, Zito. I agree. I think we should do that. I think every 3 times or so, whenever the person opens the app, just so it's not annoying, like every single time, even though it's not that big of a deal because you can dismiss it right away, right? So what does actually Eduardo say? Yeah, I think every 3 times makes sense. Let's see, Brave browser. I have a friend who is also an iOS developer, and he's actually self-employed. He has a bunch of apps out, and he's living off of it. He is he just started a small family too, with his wife and his kid. And so I just read this, and this just sparked to me, reading this article or newsletter of him made me implement all these trackings in the app, tracking points. Where is it? All these tracking points, because he explains your new app is not selling, now what? Right? And this is exactly how I feel. Look at my, let me show you my statistics, all right? Let me show you the statistics of this app and then tell me, and then explain to me, why am I not making $1? Actually, I'm making $1, and that's all. That's it. Here. So there is a reason, obviously, and I feel like one of the reasons is because I'm not showing the premium view enough. Look at this. Last month, just in the last 30 days, I have almost 4,000 impressions, 2,500 views of the, like they see this impression is like App Store scroll, right? This product page view is like App Store scroll. Oh, I'm tapping on the app. It looks intriguing. I'm tapping. So product view page, 2,700 people are looking at the product page. And then I have about a 20% conversion, which means I have 500 downloads, right? And in the last 30 days, out of all these numbers, I have only 1 conversion. And that 1 conversion is actually a person who follows me on Instagram and basically somewhat knows me. So that doesn't really count, because if you like, I would subscribe to an app that I'm using almost, if I know this person, almost just out of support, right? So having a subscriber out of like support, it's nice, but it doesn't count in terms of, I'm doing something wrong in terms of getting users on board. I'm very proud of this. 0% crashes, no crashes whatsoever. So Zito, again, if you find a bug, you win. On average, I have 2 people every day, I think. Or no, wait, 2 sessions per active device. Yeah, I don't know how many active devices I have. You can see it, primarily it's in the States. Wait a second, do you see that here? Oh wait, it's in Russia. What the heck? Did that just change? I have like 400 people in Russia and then 50 in States in the last 30 days. So you have 500-ish downloads, but only 1 premium, or am I Yep, totally. In the last 30 days. 500 downloads, 1 premium in the last 30 days. If you go further, like let's say range, right? So let's say we start from this year until now. December 11th. Over the whole year, that's funny. Start date. Here. Over the whole year, I have 10,000 downloads to be fair, I just recently implemented premium. So like on 19th of November, I think I released premium features. Before that, you weren't able to buy anything in the app. Everything was free and there weren't as many features, but I still have these many downloads. So some kind of like 3 crashes over the whole year. So I did something wrong that I might have fixed by now. But I think that's, I don't know if that's good, but I think that's pretty good. And I have only 1 conversion. Seems like I have 6 proceeds. Oh yeah, that's right. Actually, I had a one-time purchase. It wasn't a subscription. Oh no, it wasn't one-time purchase. I actually set a price on the app in the app store. So you had to pay for the app to download it. And I think 1 person paid for it or something. But subscription is better because one-time payments for the app is very hard. Nobody pays for apps these days. And it's not, you know, you cannot live off of that. You cannot continue working on the app because you're not getting paid for it anymore because it's a one-time payment. All right. Yeah, United States is primarily like #1. I just recently got like 1/4 of the total Russian population, or like 1/3 actually of the Russian users just came last month. 1/3 of all from all year came last month. I don't know where this happened, but still 3 crashes. That's great. I feel so too. I feel the same, right? Out of 10,000 downloads, probably also 10,000 openings of the app to just look at it and whatnot. It just crashed 3 times. But yeah, that's not a good number here in proceeds per paying user. I'm doing something wrong. And I think the biggest reason is because I'm never, ever showing to the user that there's premium features. I'm never doing that. The only way how they can figure out that there's something they can pay for actually right now is by going here and tapping unlock. Only then, for the first time, are they going to see that view. And I feel like that's gonna be no one, like a fraction of anybody. Because if you go into the app, you want just like your hit workout and whatnot, you just create the workout and then you're just gonna start working. You can use the app and never really go into any, oh, I don't need that crap. I don't know about the wish list. I don't need that either. Okay, I'm just staying here. It does what it needs. And I never see the features or the premium view. I think that's my biggest mistake. So I'm gonna change that tonight. Napcat, small red text against the dark UI colors, difficult to read. Small red text. Oh, you mean the numbers? For the exercise minutes. Yeah, I think you're right. I think what I need to do is I probably have to make this red brighter for dark mode. Does it have to be bright? Yeah, I think brighter, or maybe even just change the color here for the minutes. I feel like they could be just white, right? Yeah, you're right. That's an improvement in accessibility for sure. Let me just put this on the board right away here. So backlog, that's like polishing. And we're going to say change color of minutes, seconds from red to white. And that's going to be for not a bug, iOS. Okay, so that way I don't forget it into the backlog. Okay, so that's what we are going to focus on tonight. We are going to focus to bring this view to every single user who's downloading the app. Oh yeah, by the way, let's log in into RevenueCat as well, but I think you already saw it. So RevenueCat just shows me $1 revenue currently, 150 subscriptions, someone subscribed, and he didn't unsubscribe after the trial. And then 1/3 goes to Apple, so 50 cents goes to Apple, and $1 goes to me every single month. It's $12 a year. That's one-time Panda. Panda Express is like $11 for a plate. Just the premium advertisement will probably get you some more revenue itself, but some of the features you're implementing will definitely be key. Yeah, I do have the feeling of like 2 things are going to improve the app. I don't know, but I feel like it. Actually, I should be listening to the users with the wish list. It's like 2 wishes on the top that 400 to 500 users are requesting, and I'm just completely ignoring it. But I'm not ignoring it on purpose. I'm not ignoring the wishes of the users on purpose. I'm ignoring it. I'm actually deferring it. Here, let's have a look at the live data. I'm just gonna fetch the information from the API that's live instead of local, because I don't have the backend set up locally on this machine. So yeah, I guess let's do this. The exercise examples should be a priority in my opinion. How do you add a workout? Oh no. Do you have the app Napcat? That's not good if you don't know how to add a workout. Let's rerun the app. I'm gonna show you, but I shouldn't have to show you. It's not on you, but it should be intuitive. Like, you are in the workouts, right? And in this list, and you have this add button. So you tap here and then it says create workout. Napcat super workout. AJ, what's up? Good morning. How are you? Hey, how are you? How are you, AJ? How's your sleep? How's your morning going? So Napcat super workout, there you go. And then you cannot start because you need at least one exercise. You're going in here, plus create exercise, super push up for like, for how long? 20 minutes. Save. Okay, cool. And then you're gonna start. Workout starts in 5 seconds. I think you're blocking the add button. Oh, okay. Here you go. You got 20 minutes of super push up. Okay, let's stop it. All right, let me do this then. Let me do that. I can make this a little bit smaller. Yeah, my cam face is blocking it. This should be better, right? A tidbit smaller. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, I wanted to show you here the wish list. Nice, thanks for asking. Okay, so you're good. I mean, your camera on Twitch was probably blocking the button. Yeah. So I wanted to show you the wish. And Zito, you are right. Exercise video examples, for example. And I'm gonna work on that. And I have an idea for that already. I actually started working on it already somewhat. So when doing an exercise, it would be awesome to be able to see a video that shows how the exercise is executed correctly. This is such a big feature though, because you are able to create your own exercise, right? So you go into Napcat super push up. That's your own exercise. So I cannot know, based on what you're writing, what video I want to add to it. It could be super. You could be writing pull up, and then you could have a typo here, or like pull up. I can't know what video to show for that. So what I need to do instead is I'm gonna allow you to have your own exercises to be created, but I will need to have some up here, kind of like an image place where you can tap on it and then select from a catalog of images, well, actually videos that display. Or maybe not even a catalog, so searchable. Oh, here's the thing. I'm not gonna let you create your own exercise anymore. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. You cannot create your own exercise anymore. This is gonna go, creating the own name, and what's gonna be instead is I'm gonna create a catalog of exercises, a list of exercises that I predefine, like pull-ups, push-ups, squats and all that. And then you're gonna just select from the list and add them here into your workout. So you're still adding exercise to your workout, you're just not creating them yourself. That way, if I predefine the exercises, I can add the according video to it, and then you also don't have to type it anymore. You can just set the time. You're gonna select your exercise, and if I'm missing an exercise, what I can do as well, if you type in an exercise and you cannot find it, so the result of your search is actually empty, then in that case, when it's empty, I can show a text that says missing an exercise, tap this button to add it, to request it, for example. And then with this button, I'll grab your search term and make a wish on the exercise tab. So I'm going to introduce probably, or like not even at an exercise tab, but like send to my API this request. Oh, you have searched for this exercise. I didn't add it to the app. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to add the video. I'm going to add the exercise and then publish a new version. And on top, if you if you type an exercise and I know it's part of the app, but it's named differently, I can use your wording as a tag for the exercise. So I can have for every exercise, I can have like numerous tags that will be considered in the search. So next time you search, I already had the exercise in place. I just introduced a new tag that makes this exercise findable under your word that you chose to, use for this exercise, because some exercises have the same name, multiple names for the same exercise, if that makes sense. I might be starting using your app with premium as well if we have an exercise video in the app. Yes, AJ, yeah. So it's not gonna be a video though, kind of. What I'm planning to do is introducing scene kit, like a 3D rendering of a character. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a 3D, just like a free 3D character. Let's say it's rigged. So rigged free 3D models for download. I don't know where I'm gonna pull it, but I'm gonna grab a cool character, not this guy, but this guy would be fun. And it's pre-rigged, like it has a skeleton in place. And then I'm gonna import it into Blender. And then I'm going to create an animation like, okay, I'm going to make this character do squats. And then I'm going to export that and add it to the app and have it reference to the squat exercise. And then you're going to have a nice little character doing the squats. And it's not going to be a video. It's going to be a 3D animation that I'm going to do myself for every single exercise. And that way I don't have to make the videos. They're not going to be high quality. I'm not going to have to buy them and find them, because you will have to find like 100 exercises, videos for 100 exercises. And I search for packs, and those packs usually just have like 24 or 32 videos. And then I'm like out of luck. And then what am I gonna do? Gonna have like 5 or 6 different styles of videos for 100 exercises. I want to keep it consistent and have full control over the quality of it. You should still let that unknown exercise be added to the workout if they've added it. Odds are they know how to do it and just want to create a tidy list of their workout routine. That's a good, yeah, it's something to consider. I don't feel too strong about not allowing that. That was just my first train of thought, how to go about it. But yeah, it might be also, a feedback after all. You might be someone who just goes into the app and then says, hey, my wish is I want to add my exercise still, god damn it, even though it doesn't exist. Like, okay, it's not findable, then you press a button that says create custom exercise. That could be, yeah, definitely. But definitely add the wish list for exercise feature. Yeah, I agree with Zido. Got you. See? All right. Alrighty. Yeah, I think that sounds reasonable. Let's move this over here. And where did I put my, oh, is that it? No, that's Brave. Where's the, oh, here it is. I wonder, there was some kind of other stroke, clip shape overlay, circle, stroke style. Stroke style, line width, I guess. Let's go here. God damn it. So that's the tutorial here. It says stroke angular gradient. But I don't want a gradient. I just need the stroke style. Exactly. Let's keep it all in. Line width, let's just say 3. Line cap is going to be round, looks better. Line join. Is that optional? I think these things are optional, right? Hopefully. dash, no. Just like that. Can I do that? I need a foreground color, I'm sure. I need a color of some sort. Yeah. Foreground color, let's just do, yeah, color dot, just white actually. Because it's gonna be on a gray background. That's that, and then we are going to add animation. It's interesting that animation is, the other one is deprecated. The one that doesn't require a value. But I don't know what I should add as a value, like applies the given animation to this view when the specified value changes. But there is no value ever changing. So when it changes, animation. So okay, let's first do the rotation effect. Angle is going to be angle degrees. By the way, what are we working on? On a spinner here. When we open the app, so let's close this one. We open the app, we see it says loading, and then and I want a spinner here instead. So that's what we were working on. Oh yeah, so then animate. That should be a state then. State should animate false. And then should animate. If it should animate, the degree is 360, else it's 0. Rotation effect. And then we have animation with value. I feel like, I don't know, is it dot value? Let's see if it works. I don't like doing that if I don't understand what it does. I will have to read up on that. I want to understand what my code does. And otherwise I'm going to introduce bugs and never going to find them. Animation dot linear, and then duration. Actually, we should be able to do that, right? Duration 1 second for a full circle, and then it says repeat forever and no auto reverse. Okay. And then also on appear. Yeah, on appear. But why would it on appear change the should animate to true? Like it toggles it. Why can I not just have it there all the time? I feel like it could just animate all the time. Just like have it, because this view is not gonna be part of the button anymore once it's done loading, right? So it's not gonna, yeah, I don't know. True, 0, I don't know the value. I don't know what you want from me. I hope this works. Okay, let's undo this. Let's go into our Swift UI one-time offer view. Okay, now we got the button up here somewhere. Here, buy button. And then is loading. We already have a loading state. And then I have exactly is loading. And all I'm gonna do is spinner view. Just show it. Else don't. And then we can take it from here. Let's try. Let's try and see. And it was not It was not animating. And it was kind of big too. I feel like heading. Or actually not padding. Frame it is. Frame width. What's the... It's 50. Okay, so then half of it. Width and height. 25 each. Let's go in here. And repeat forever. It should be oh yeah, I don't know, if this is the issue. If I remove this value thing, maybe it starts working. Will tell me it's deprecated. I'll have to read up on this stuff because I want it to be animated by default. And not by see, it's not animating. It's not working. It's not working. Why is it not animating? Wait, I can have a look at my progress view. Progress view, because I'm doing that here. Ease in, out. Yeah. Fire particle. Also, I'm listening at a value. But so that's every time. I feel like that might be the reason why state var random value equals false. I'll just say random value and give this stuff here a random value. And then on up here, I'm just gonna say random value equals true, just to change it. So then on change, I'm gonna have an animation triggered. It seems kind of weird. Switch UI annotation in your code reminds me of Sui, if you know what I mean. I don't. Fill me in. I don't know. See, it's not animating. I like the size of it. AJ, you were working on Flutter yesterday, weren't you? Did you figure out the responsiveness thing? Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. So then rotation effect, animate. Am I doing something wrong? Yeah, it doesn't say. Okay, I'm gonna look up a different tutorial because that one doesn't work. Tapping, showing that. Okay. How do you do this? Okay, no, thank you. Switch UI, let's just say spinner animation. You know what? Can I not just ask Chat GPT? Has expired. Okay, how can I create a spinner in Swift UI that is animated. Tell me. And while you are working, I'm gonna search up the answer, perhaps before, after. Okay, I don't want to, oh, wait a second. I have to say, how did I do the progress view? Again, I'm saying animation. I thought I have to say what is animating, but I guess. Okay. Style, how can I create a custom spinner? Assuming you mean Ronaldo's celebration. Sui is actually wrong, fun fact. Correct, it's C. Yeah, I figured it out. We are using a package for that, which is similar to Bootstrap, where you give sizes like colors M8, missing an M at the end still. I don't know what this will... okay, fun.
Muchas gracias, afición. Este para vosotros.
It rings a bell. I feel like I've seen this before. Oh, look at this. Adding the angle. Oh, interesting. And then it's gonna have... Let's try that instead. Can I just say angle? And then anchor center. I don't know if I need that. We can try. I'm Portuguese. It's one of the little things that triggers me that the word is spelled wrong worldwide. So is it sweet? Wait. How? What word is, what am I missing? What word is spelled wrong? Like, is it swim or seem? Man, I'm a massive Ronaldo fan, and to see him this way makes me sad. Oh, something happened to him? It's still animating. God damn it. Interesting. I still haven't used a framework like that. Honestly, just giving classes like that and have them do the CSS weirds me out. Sim. What does it mean? Let's see. Portuguese. Yeah. Is that what it means? Like, the day we lost, everyone was a little depressed, and when Ronaldo left crying, it just broke everyone's heart. Oh, was he crying? For some reason, I thought he was laughing. I thought because he was like walking out and I thought he was laughing, and I didn't know the context of it, but maybe that was the clip that you were referring to when he was actually crying. Give me another reason. Let's just try that, I guess. I don't think this is going to be doing anything. And then it's being applied to a view that is not visible. Animation will not be shown to fix this. You can unappear and undisappear. Start or stop the animation. Okay. Kind of doing that. Yeah, Martin, it's been a bad year for him. Lost his newborn baby, got betrayed by his club and coach. I heard that too. And now he's out of the World Cup. Oh boy. That's like a heavy burden to carry. It's a lot to happen in 1 year. His last chance to fulfill a lifelong dream, and he didn't even get to fight for it the whole 90 minutes. Oh yeah, I saw a clip where he was like being like called in or something, which implies that he was not on the field the whole time. I'm not sure if that's common. I mean, I can see why you maybe, you don't want someone to be on the field in the beginning, but later on, when people are more exhausted and you have like your ace card. Not sure what Santos was thinking to put him on the bench. Wasn't it like the coach doesn't really support or respect him? Or his, trainer? There's no respect. And I feel like if that's the case, then there's no respect, then this trainer also would just do stuff that don't make sense. Like, oh, you're just a player like everybody else, I'm putting you on the bench, when he clearly is not a player like everybody else. God damn it. God, why am I putting it on Z-Stack anyway? Doesn't need to be. I don't think it's gonna fix the issue, but I'm running it regardless. With hopes it's gonna fix the issue. And it's not. It's not. Personally, the first game he did that I thought it might have been to punish him a little bit. 2 in a row is just stupid. And his strategy for the first half is the reason we lost, in my opinion. Okay, we do have that. I don't understand. Let's just do once then. Let's not repeat forever. Let's keep it simple. At least once. Just turn. Just circle around. Let's also not do an anchor. I don't think we need this. Too off topic for Martin. I would like to chat about it, but I don't mind you guys chatting about it. Totally don't mind. It's I just didn't watch the World Cup. I didn't watch it, and I'm not watching sports. I'm like coding when I have free time. And I barely have free time. It's not working. Not a football fan, Martin? Yeah, I don't think so. I'm indifferent. Actually, if I had to choose, I'm probably more in favor to, I'm probably more into soccer than not into soccer. But I'm indifferent. Like, it's gonna be like if it's a World Cup or European Championship, usually in Europe, everybody's like hyped about it, even friends of mine, and then we would catch up and watch the matches, right? And then you would just like, for the event, I'll be like, okay, on what team are we? Is it Germany because I'm from Germany, or is it Poland because Poland is playing, or is the favorite team that you have, that we all have, that we want to, you know, bet on? And then, okay, before the match starts, saying this is the team we're for, and then we're just, you know, celebrate, like we're just enjoying the event and the match. But it's less so, oh, there's one team like Portugal, right? Or Ronaldinho, whichever club he's in. I don't know, like what's the club name? But I'm not for a specific club or into a specific club. It's more like for the event, I'm really enjoying it, and then I'm like into him, like the one who's like yelling and yeah, and then whatnot, and then we're just like having fun. And then after everything is over, back to normal. People are still watching, hearing their matches in their clubs, and I'm like back to coding, back to back to normal life. That doesn't involve football or soccer. I'm not either, but World Cup or Europe Cup is my exception. Yeah, exactly, Zito. That's the same. But I'm in America. I don't have any friends, and everybody is just living so far that you cannot just easily catch up to like say, oh, let's meet and watch a match or something. Yeah. AJ, you are right. I'm not as much as you know. Zito, I read somewhere that in Portugal 75% of people wanted him benched for the game. I feel that's rumor. Is it like that? From one state to another. Okay, let's do default. See, let's just do without this angle. Like, I don't know. Because this is changing and we're saying animation linear. Or are we applying it first and then doing linear? Oh, should the animation come first? Is that the issue? Should we first say, you should be animating? You know what I mean? And then applying whatever the animation should look like. First giving it the animation capability and then applying stuff, I think. Nope. No. That's not it. What about this? I can also say default and then see. Maybe we can remove the if logic so we don't have to run every time to see the change. Yeah, that's a good point. It's a very good... Actually, we have to rerun it because I have to rerun the code. But it's still a good point. This one. Sorry, but you're not using the live preview. Yeah, I'm not using the live preview here. I could be. You're totally right. For this small view, I could be. Why am I not? Oh, what was the implementation again? Preview provider. Are you helping me here with the fix? It's a static. Gava. Hey, welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow. A lot of people, like, what are you up to? Are you also a dev? Introduce yourself in the chat if you want to. You have such a long name. 3 Seragava. I'll just call you Gava if that's fine. Okay, here we have the fix. Ah, no. Okay, so Swift UI preview provider. Show me how it's defined. Static var. It's just that. Okay. static var view, or like previews. Ah, see, it has to be this. And then spinner view. Hey Martin, you can call me Say or Sai. So number 1, Sai, or number 2, Say. Longtime follower on Instagram. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it that you've been, sticking around for so long. Let's see. So the preview should be, I think there's an editor canvas. I guess we can show it down here. I don't want to show it down here. Yeah, I want to show it on the side. Show me the canvas. Welcome to the stream. Number 1. Sai. All right. Yeah, man, he deserved to play the whole game. I'm from India. Sai also is from India, I believe. Sounds like an Indian name then to you. It's not working. It's not working. Okay. What if I change stuff? See? Stuff is happening. Show me. Okay. Maybe because it's white, I need to do a Z stack, color, black, ignore, save area, and then this. So we have a black background. Not now. Why is the whole app happening? That's interesting. I thought only the part is gonna happen. No, just this part. Oh, look at the spinner. So big, but not working. Let's do that. And then in parallel, we can look up for, we can search for more tutorials that are not working. How's nobody in the Hey guys, why are you not SwiftUI experts? That would have been so convenient. Creating your own SwiftUI progress spinner. Yeah. Yes, please. Like this, like just work, please. Forever animation, spring repeat forever animation, damping friction. So it's just an animation, and then you're just passing it in here. Is animating true? Is animating false? And where are you using the is animating? Oh, here, degrees. So they're doing the same thing, as if it's kind of like required. Okay, is animating false? Let's do it again. Is animating true? Is animating 360? Else? No. Oh yeah, has to be degree. So angle, degrees. Value is animating. Spinner preview. I'm following you since 2018 on Instagram. Oh really? Man, you've been around from the very beginning. Like when I started the challenge to post every single day for like 3 months and grew from, I don't know, 200 people to like 10,000. Very good. Tell us something about you, Sai. SwiftUI is definitely not one of my expertise. I'm taking notes from you. Take notes from this code. That's not working. Exactly. Sai, you are a like an OG like AJ. Same man, I'm also a follower since late 2018. Yes. And before you got engaged. Yep. Yep, that just happened end of 2009. Wait a second, 2020. Yeah. 21? 20. I'm the expert here. Yeah, in Swift UI, absolutely. It's obvious. I'm just struggling on purpose because that's my way of teaching it, so you can come up with the solution yourself. Why though? No, there's something going on here. I'm missing something. Everybody's doing the same thing. I'm doing something wrong. And I have to find out what it is. It probably does not have to do anything with this one here. Because look, they say whatever, then they say rotation effect, animation on appear. Rotation effect. Animation. What the heck? Okay. I never said anything, guys. It worked from the beginning. As I told you, that's just my type of teaching, okay? Yeah, you better remember that date fast. Yep. Tell your wife you forgot and see the magic. It's magic. Magically, I'm sleeping on the couch. How did that happen? How did that happen? Similarly, magically, the spinner works. How did that happen? I don't know. I have the feeling like rewind the stream and tell me we didn't do this before. Is animating, guys. I don't know. Okay. Hey, we got it. Great. Awesome. Now I don't need this one anymore. Yeah, let's just comment it out. So I can keep it in case I want it, but I don't need it. We don't ask questions if it works, we simply celebrate. Exactly. I like that. I should have some kind of celebration effect. You know, I started looking into text-to-speech of some sort. I think that could be funny. It would be more interactive, where you can just like text-to-speech. Oh yeah, the black. But yeah, I should have. Actually, that's pretty good because we will have lots of situation in code where we are struggling and then we figure something out. So I should have a button that's like firing fireworks and letting confetti sprinkle everywhere. September 2020. I think it's September 2020. You're right. Scroll back your Insta feed. Ah, very good. That's the trick. So when in doubt, I'm just gonna scroll back in my Instagram feed. This is loading. Perfect. Hey, I like how it looks like. What do you think? What do you guys think? Does it look good? Like also the thickness and the opening is not too wide, it's not too small. I don't like if it's too tight. If it's not like, I don't want it to be questionable at first. When you see the circle and then see, is it actually open or not? I want it to be definite, but I also don't want it to open too much to be like a C or something. Looks sweet. Okay, Zito approved. All right, let's rerun again and see if the spinner is there. And what the heck? What the heck? No way. No, 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 no. No. no! It was working all along. It just took a while to start because simulator is from Stone Age and just takes a while. Did you see how long it took to like start spinning? And I wonder why that is. I wonder if it's because of the sprite kit here getting initialized and it takes a little bit. So why is it not spinning from the beginning? Yeah, see, this is animating, and only once that is done, this spinner is gonna start as well. Also, the seconds are not starting right away. I think it really has to do with the sprite kit thing, because it's really heavy calculation. See, like 2 seconds or something pass by, and then it just catches up. I wonder if we can improve that. And progress view. I wonder if this one has to be on is in, is out. I feel like maybe just default. Let's see what default does. Great job, Sai. Martin, have to catch up stand up, although I'm enjoying a lot watching you struggle. All right. Have fun at your stand up, and catch you later. JJ, thanks for joining and stopping by. Sai, you are out of my motivation to become iOS dev. I started my professional career in 2019 with Bosch as an embedded developer, but I always get motivated whenever I see your post, and did self-study from 2020, but became iOS dev in 2021. Hey, really good job. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. This is great news. I'm happy that you managed to become an iOS dev after you actually dreamed to become one. Like, follow your dreams and make them reality. It looks like you're from the mirror world, because I have the same story. I became an iOS dev inspired by Martin as well. Guys, we are yep. It's great to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. You know, I'm happy to hear I was able to help of some sort. Ultimately, you really did it yourself, but I'm happy I was part of your story and was able to help. I think we should be okay then. I don't know. This initialization takes a while. I wonder if I can do that on the back. No, I can't do it in a background thread. Because it needs to be on the main thread so we can see it. I wonder if I could do... I don't know. Create sprite view. Why is it a VStack? So we got this particle node. Oh, you know what? I feel like largest substring. Hey, thanks for the follow and welcome to the stream. And what is the largest substring? Do you mind introducing yourself in the chat? I would like to know your background. Are you an iOS dev as well, like AJ and Sai? Zito, what was your profession? What was your profession again? You said you take notes from me, so oh yeah, it was. Wait a second, AJ Flutter, but he also is into iOS. And you, Zito, have you been working with? Man, I don't remember. Sorry, I'm blinking out. Started with SwiftUI in 2020, joined a startup, has to work on UIKit, and now joined another company, and they have ton of legacy code, and now learning Objective-C to work on it. Oh no, are you having fun? That's my first question. Do you have fun? Because if you have fun, fine. But I mean, I'd be interested in looking into Objective-C, but knowing that it's going to be obsolete in the future, it feels kind of like learning something that's going to become well, it's always useful somehow because you always learn something, but yeah, legacy code in Objective-C, that must be exciting. Destiny, yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. So we just finished implementing the spinner. I don't know how to optimize, so let's see here. Sprite kit. It's called Sprite Kit View, right? Oh, it's just Sprite View. Sprite View. Speed up Sprite View in Swift UI. This is a question I'm gonna ask ChatGPT actually. Computer generated art, passenger class with Sprite. No. I know, well, we know how to do that. Okay, yes. Fill. Okay, ChatGPT. How to optimize Sprite View in Swift UI when it's lagging. I don't know if that's the case. Sounds like you're experiencing some performance issues with Sprite View in your Swift UI. There are a few things you can do to optimize the performance and reduce the lagging. Smaller, simpler images for your sprites. An appropriate blend mode for your sprites. So blend modes such as alpha can be more computational expensive than others. So using blend mode is better suited. Okay, let's have a look. We have our sprite here, fire particle. What is our blend mode here? It's add. That should be fine. Add is probably one of the simplest. And then we have birth rate 250. Oh, let's see if we reduce that, is it gonna look worse? So that's too little, right? 22, 60. I feel like there's almost no difference between 100. Look at 100 and look at 250. It's almost not noticeable, but it's like, okay, well, that's 20. Let's go with 150 and see how that looks like. It's less computational. Let's try. I still haven't, I'm still studying, but I've gotten some freelance jobs, a bit of everything. You're studying, okay, cool. What are you studying? Wait a second, did I miss something? Sai, kind of. I'm the solo dev managing end to end. All the burden on you. But if you say kind of, then that's good. If you have kind of fun. I'm still studying, but I've gotten some freelance jobs. Yes, what are you studying? This is still slow, just as slow as before. So let's just keep the original then. We're not gaining anything. Where is it? Here. I still haven't used ChatGPT. I'm really curious to use it while coding though. Yes. It just gives you, good starting points. It doesn't always give you answers, but I have to say that this progress view, I solved the animation of the bar, not the sprite, the bar, by asking ChatGPT. It gave me the wrong answer, so I said, how can I animate a progress view? And then it told me how, and it was wrong. So then I said, is there another way? Just literally, is there another way? Because it knows context. And then it showed me another way that's different, and it was still wrong. It wasn't working, what I'm trying to say is. Then I said, is there a different way? And then again, it showed me a third way, different way, how to do it, and it still didn't work. And then again, I asked, is there another way? And it showed me a fourth way, like 4 different ways of doing it. And the fourth way actually was working. And it was quicker than Googling, because I did Google before and I couldn't find anything like within 15 minutes. And the reason is because I'm asking questions to Google as well. Google has to interpret it, right, and pull up the links that are kind of matching, but ChatGPT is literally spitting out the answers. I've been using ChatGPT for all Objective-C related stuff. There you go, Sai. Is it as good as people say? Yep. I mean, I guess it's really good. It's good. Reduces a lot of Stack Overflow tabs. Oh, for sure. You can see already how I'm using it on stream. It just becomes it already becomes a tool in my daily life. I'm in a computer science program that's a little out of the box called 42. The answer to life. You can click on and try again button. It does the work. Ah, see? Okay. It definitely sounds promising. Yeah. Well, that's great. I didn't use that button for that purpose, but let's see. Try again. Oh, we'll just, okay, but then it spits out. Okay, it spits out, it deletes the former answers. All right. Hey, at least we got it working. Let's get our particle back to its original size. I think we just did that. My son just woke up. I hope my wife is gonna take care of him, else I'm just gonna go and have to be right back. He sometimes wakes up in the middle of the night and then he has to be put back to bed and then he's gonna be fine in 10 minutes. Let me see if someone's gonna take care of him or if I have to go. Which is fine. That's just what parenting is. Interesting. I think my wife is going. This little cutie. I have a cam in his room so we can always see what he's up to. Alrighty, spinner is working. You can click on 2 out of 2 button next to that question. Oh. Alright, so it keeps it. Okay, that's cool. Sai, you are a professional already. The whole school is built around the Hitchhiker's Guide on the Galaxy. That sounds kind of fun. That's actually why they called it 42. Yeah. That sounds fun. How long does your school go? Like, how long are you studying? Now I have to have this button be disabled. Let's go here into is loading, is a state, like a binding. So then the button here is disabled. Do we have that? Disabled. Is disabled? Yes, if it's loading. So it's basically the same. Let's see how that looks like. Let's see what form it takes when it's disabled. I solved the legacy bug using ChatGPT, so used in and out. The way to go, Sai. Way to go. Okay, I can click it now. Foreground color, background, gray. So progress value is equals 0. And let's see if that works. We have 2 binding values. Let's introduce a state and say is disabled or has gray background, because it should not be disabled if progress value see, it doesn't work. Yeah, because it's not given at this point in time. I guess that makes sense. Oh, I guess we can write a function. Is is background color gray? Bool, it's gonna be reinterpreted. So if the progress value is equal to 0, it should be gray, or is loading is true, and then it should be gray also. It's not a prefix. What did I do here? Oh yeah, 0. So then this one is background color gray, right? Yeah. So when it spins, it should be gray. And once the timer is up, it should be gray as well. Everyone can go at their own pace, so it's not a set time frame, but the minimum amount of time is 2 years and max is 5. That's a long time. Okay, tomorrow I won't use Stack Overflow, ChatGPT only. I mean, do both, I guess. You can always ask ChatGPT first and then Google search while this gives you the answer, and then just see, okay, if you found something that works, great, use it. If you don't, look at the answer by then it's generated, because they slowed it down, right? And then you can just do back and forth. That's what I do, but I guess it's up to you. Let's see here. It's gray at the beginning and then red, and it should be animated. I feel like I also want progress value animation. I want to have this one is background color. I want it animated upon that change, right? Yeah, now it's animating. Okay, great. You know what the cool thing is? I used to watch your YouTube streams earlier, Martin. Oh, really? As well? So the beginning of Better Workout, you also followed this? Because I did the YouTube streams where I started with Better Workout. I mentioned that last time, I think. I'm curious. Mix all the available tools. Ultimate goal is to solve problems. Touché. Yes, yes, sir. So I wanted to have the button disabled when it's spinning, enabled when it's done fetching, and oh yeah, once you tap it, I want it to be loading again. When do I have, once you tap, then I'm saying action. Okay, I'm saying action, great. So I'm linking back to here, right? Wait, no, not close view. It's the pay purchase. Okay, so then I'm saying loading again. So the first time loading is here. I'm having a, where is it? Monthly package publisher. And then on sync, on receive of the package publisher, button loading is false. And here, when we buy, down here, we're tracking, first of all. Very important. We are going to say, oh, one sec, we're tracking, and then it fails, but here, change state variable to trigger overlay with spinner. It doesn't have to be an overlay. It could literally be self is button loading equals true. But this one should be here. And then here, it can be false, because that's the state when we fetched it already, right? Yep, that's when it's done. I mean, I guess I can put it at the end, but no, it doesn't need to be. This should work. Let's see if it does. Once I tap the button, it should gray out, have a spinner, and be like that until I cancel, I guess. Or actually, I'd be like that until we're back. Okay, spinning. Ah, see? Tapping. It spins. Look at this. Until I cancel? Yeah. That worked nicely. So tapping, it spins, it's unavailable. I'm like subscribing, and then I'm back. Very well. Awesome. Yes, we got it. Let's commit that state. It's a good state. And after this, now that it's loading and we have all the states handled, hey, why is my son not in his room? What happened? I wonder if my wife took him into bed and is going to sleep also. Let me write her and see. She needs help. to put him back to sleep. Now I want to handle that this is just open once, first time, and then we can handle that the other view is opened every 3 times or so when you're not subscribed. Okay, it's 5 a.m. I think I messed with my sleep schedule enough. Good luck on the rest of the stream. I hope to see an update soon, sir. Yes, Zito, thanks for stopping by even though it's so late for you. I hope you can have a good rest, good sleep, and see you next time. And thanks for chatting. I really appreciate it. I really enjoy the chat. See you next time. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to commit. I wanted to... Yes. We got the spinner in place. We got some other logic in place. We optimized. We have an optimization here. That's the spinner view. We don't need the preview. Yeah, pretty much. Git add, git commit, and then added spinner to the button, plus like added spinner and disabled state to the button. Git push. Great. Now what we want to do is let's time is almost up. Oh, look at this. Time is up. It fades out. The button fades to gray. Oh no, I missed out the opportunity to buy. Oh, if I only could turn back time and tap the button. Oh, it's working? Damn, the developer messed up. I can still get the deal. I'm gonna get the deal. Well, did I really mess up or did I make you buy it eventually? So I'm just, I'm having the button gray out, so it seems like it's disabled. And then when you tap it, because you think like, oh, I'm just gonna try, and then it works, it makes you like feel like, oh, I can still get the deal. I'm gonna get it. And then who wins in the end? I guess it's a win-win ultimately, but yeah, why would I disable the buy button? Why would I make you not buy? Okay. So let's go into our, into our, where is it? The manager. And I think purchase manager. Should I show it here? Should I manage it here? I think so. Heading to work now. Send you DM, Martin, on Insta. See you next time. Sai, thanks for stopping by and have fun at work. See you next time. I'll check the DM later. Oh yeah, and thanks for chatting in the chat. I appreciate it. I really do. I really want to know about you guys, what you're doing, what you're up to. So I want to see unlimited access. Am I storing it? Am I using that anywhere even? Yeah, I'm using it to see if, oh, it's the entitlement, it says. I do have seat manager, time, review manager. Oh, here, sound, no, wait a second. Where is the, I have a subscription helper still. I feel like I'm not using that anymore anywhere. Yeah, except for here and here. So that one can go. I know I have somewhere that I'm handling user default. So let's see, user default. And I want to keep it consistent in the way how I handle sound. Oh yeah, in the view models. That's where I'm doing it. That makes sense. All right, one-time offer. Yep, it's gonna have a view model. And then we're gonna call it, I don't know why it's so slow. I already pressed Command N. See? the spinner, the beach ball of death. Okay, so one-time offer VM, view model. Let's have a look at how I did it in sound effect. I think I did it here also. No, I did not. The notification, I know I did. Model, notification model, identifier, daily workout reminder. Exactly. And then I okay, I'm encoding it. Okay, I'm encoding it differently here. Fair enough. So, oh yeah, was it in enum actually? Enum, yeah. Enum, identifier, case, and then did display one-time offer. And then better workout, I'm just gonna prefix it, did display one-time offer. That's gonna be a Boolean. Raw value. So here, I don't know if I need to have it be a case really. It could just be a static let. And then use identifier like that. And then I can say, I can have a function that says, so I want to know whether I showed already, right? Oh, yeah, I want to say should show one-time offer. I want this to give me the answer. And so did show one-time offer. That one is just going to do user default. What is this? Give me foundation. User defaults standard dot, and then I want to set the bool, not get the bool, but set the bool true for the key identifier dot did display one-time offer. That's default false. Even if I were to retrieve it, it will be false if there is no key present. So I want to say did display one-time offers equals to user defaults standard bool for identifier did. So for that key, I want to have the bool. That's for one, right? But that's not all. That's not the answer. So that's not going to be when I'm displaying it. I also want only to display that if you are not a subscriber. For that, I feel like I need to wait. See, I need to wait for... God damn. How would I do that? Because I need to wait for the... for Revenue Cat to fetch the information about you first. And that's on app launch. On app launch, it's gonna fetch the information, but as you can see, it's not done yet with knowing whether or not your premium, like purchase manager dot is, what is it, shared, is premium user. It's gonna be false, I think by default, is false. I feel like, how am I gonna solve it? That's gonna be in the app delegate. App delegate is showing show one-time offer. So doing that here, I only want to show it once I have all the information. When do I know about the information? Let's have a look at the purchase manager. It doesn't have a delegate. It fetches offerings, and then monthly package is set. Can I say purchase? Can I say it here? Purchase manager, shared monthly package. And then receive attaches the specified subscriber to this publisher. I want to yeah, but how am I like on receive? Because I know that in here I'm saying like in the overlay in the button or so I'm saying like on receive. That's not in here. On receive, and then I can say, well, what am I receiving and what should happen then? But how do you do that? How do you do that in UIKit? Let's see. How would I rewrite the following for a UIKit class? Rewrite the code you provide for your UIKit class. Add observer for monthly key path. Options new context nil. God damn it. You're writing like an observer right now. I feel like that's not it, is it? Keep in mind that this code is just an example and may not work as is in your specific situation. Okay, is there another way? Monthly package add observer for keep. It's again a key path thing. Change new key as package is button loading false. Don't forget to remove the observer when it's no longer needed to avoid leaks. Okay, let's just Google it normally, I would say. How to use publisher in Swift. Building custom combine, getting started with combine. That sounds good. Let's just scroll to the code. I mean, I guess I could implement a notification because that could easily be just a class. That would be the easy way out, the lazy way out. We'll listen for incoming notification for the new blog post. Wait a second. Name new blog post. Notifications in a publisher. Name new blog post. Is he just making an example how you would do it before and then whenever a new blog post just before we dive into the road to subscription? Huh. Map notification. And then up here, subscribe. I don't want to subscribe. Okay, you know what? Keep it simple, stupid. Let's just introduce did fetch. Did we fetch? Like, let's go into purchase manager and see that we have the entitlements. Oh, we're not. See, we're not fetching the entitlements by default. Is premium user. We're fetching the offerings and setting the information about the offerings, but only on purchase. Is this one even called purchase delegate? Let's have a look at the documentation. Inherited from purchase. It doesn't even say what it does. Received updated. I wonder if it's fetching it by default upon fetching the offerings. Get offerings. Configure your app will be fetched and cached. Okay, by the time they are needed, you're okay. A completion block called when offerings are available. Called immediately if offerings are cached. Offerings will be nil if an error occurred. It doesn't talk about the... No, thank you. It doesn't talk about the delegate purchases. Delegate purchases are responsible for handling updating your app state in response to updated customer info. Okay, delegate method can be called at any time after the delegate is set, not just in response to customer info calls. Ensure your app is capable of handling these calls at any time if delegate is set. Okay, but I want it to be called called whenever purchases receive this update. Okay, this may happen periodically through the life. Okay. But what if I want to receive it on, let's say, did fetch customer info. That's the name, notification, name, raw value, better work out, did fetch customer info, like this. And then I can say, so here, and is not premium user. So did display should show. Okay, if it displayed it, right? If it displayed it, true. And if it's not a premium user, true, then it should show one-time offer, else it's not gonna show it. I see. Really? Oh, I think it's static anyway. Now I can say in the one time, and actually the app delegate here. Here I can say show one-time offer. Exactly. So then it's gonna be notification center, default, post. It should be post name dot did fetch customer info, or like let's rename it maybe to did fetch premium user info. Don't set anything. So, oh yeah, that's the post. Location center, default, add observer, self, and then execute show one-time offer upon did fetch premium user, no object. Can remove this. We'll have to do an add object to C to the function there. Down here, like this. Okay. Has no number, did fetch premium user info. Are you sure? And its notification name. But that's what it is. It should be fine. So I'm just adding the observer. It could take a while. And then all I have to do is in purchase manager. God damn it. Purchase manager in here, if it's active, if you're done with fetching, then also notification center default post did fetch. Just let everybody know you're done here, right? And once you're done, then display it, which also means the price should be there, which also means it should not display it by default. Okay, let's see how that looks like. If it's going to display at all. It's said that it periodically fetches the customer info, so we're not triggering the delegate actively. I wonder what periodically means. Upon app start, like 5 seconds after app start, or even after fetching the packages maybe. So let's see. It should not, like usually it should show right away, right? And now it shouldn't. So it doesn't, right? Ah, now it does, right away. Cool. Event not locked. Yep, that's on purpose. It shouldn't lock it in the, but that was cool. It just opened it. And then upon opening, so that works great. It's exactly what I wanted. And now what I'm gonna do is in here, upon here, I'm gonna say, actually I can give it a private let one-time offer VM. It's just a, do I need it? I don't need it actually all the time. I just need it static did show one-time offer, should show. Store did show one-time offer. Okay, so here if one-time offer VM should show one-time offer. If that returns true, I'm gonna show it. Else, well, else I'm not gonna show it. That's it. But if I'm showing it, then I'm gonna say one-time offer VM dot store did show one-time offer. Or actually, we could do it here, inside here on view.load. Track that premium one-time offer was opened. So, which means if I were to close this one now, if I were to access out, right, and close it, open it again, it shouldn't, like it should show again at some point. Oh, see, there we go, right away. Okay, again, X out, close it. It should continuously show it every time I open the app right now, right? And then I can tap it and it works. Okay, that's the current behavior. Now we implement it, just show it once. And once you did, don't show it again because it's a one-time offer. Now we are considering the keys we were storing and let's try and see. I'm getting a little bit foggy, so I'm gonna, yeah. If that works, then we're good. It's a good point to end the stream, but let's see if it works. So it's gonna show the one-time offer at some point. Ah, there we go. Cool. Now X out, close the app properly, open it again, and then never show it again. Oh, yeah, never show it again. See? It's never showing it again. And never will. Because we already did. It's working. All right. That's a good state. That's a very good state to end the stream. I think we've done a lot today. We've accomplished a lot, so I'm going to push out a new version tonight. And thanks for everybody who was looking in the background. And thank you for everyone who was active in the chat. I really appreciate it. It was fun. I think we accomplished a lot and it was fun streaming tonight. So I'm gonna stream on Wednesday in 2 days again. Same time, like at 8 p.m. PST. I hope I see you then. Until then, bye.